Frank Medek was a Czechoslovakian refugee who fled communist rule in his homeland in 1949. He had been selected to the 1948 Czechoslovakian swim team, but was not permitted to participate due to dissenting views he expressed as a journalist. Frank Medek arrived in Canada with his wife Ilona in 1949. He took over the coaching responsibilities of the swim and water polo teams at the Montreal YMHA. From 1952 to 1956, he produced top swimmers and national and future international water polo players. His 1954 YMHA senior men's team captured the Golden Cup. In 1956, Frank Medek assumed the role as executive director of the East End Boys Club in Montreal, the Point St. Charles Boys Club, and various Red Feather summer camps for youth. From 1956 to 1967, Frank built key alliances with three important Montreal personalities: John Wilson McConnell, owner of the Montreal Star; Stuart F. Molson of the Molson Brewing family; and Franz Moquin, the head of all Montreal aquatic swimming facilities. In 1962, Frank became the president of the modern-day Canadian Water Polo Association. In 1963, he headed up the selection committee for the 1963 Pan American Games men's team, the first ever Canadian international water polo team. Frank's East End Concordia water polo team captured the 1965 and 1966 Canadian senior title, and in 1967, his East End Boys Club repeated for a third championship. In 1968, Frank retired from active coaching duties. His East End Boys Club senior team toured Europe, and in 1969, the YMHA teams he led earlier in the 60s went on to capture both the senior and junior Canadian water polo championships. Frank Medek remains one of the most important historical figures in the history of Canadian water polo.